I made $430 mining the sun. Let's talk about it. This is a continuation from my other video that I had, or videos in which I'm like at 7 days, 15 days, and now for an entire month, what did I make mining the sun and having all of my crypto rigs turned off? So full disclosure, to just let you know, I ran my house in the normal way that it would run my house, charged our 2 Teslas, ran the pool, and used my solar panels and Tesla Powerwalls to pull this off. I'm in California, and my electric company is SDGE. Very, very high priced electricity compared to a lot of other people. We have 2 different times of the year in which the price and plan changes based on summer and winter. Summer being it's going to be more expensive than the winter. But by having solar, I generate more solar during that time than I do the winter. Because I had, or I'm doing this mining test, if you will. It started in the summer plan because it was towards the end of October, like October 25th. And then it went until around November 23rd, 25th. I'll get into the spreadsheet in a little bit, but just so you can see, there were about 5 or 6 days in which I was running these prices. Peak at 63 cents, super off peak 10 cents, which is what I love, and then off peak at 39 cents. And then on November 1st, and this will run all the way until May 31st, it's going to come down to these prices. Really, the peak is really the only one that really changed. It come down from, what was it at? It was at 63 cents, and then it came down to 41 cents. Still horrible, right? But whenever you have solar and Tesla Powerwalls, you can do a power arbitrage or manipulate that power. And that's exactly what I've done. I've charged and used power or paid for power when it's 10 cents. And then I've sold power back to the grid when it's 37 cents and 41 cents. And then the other times I'm just running off the Powerwall, which I paid 10 cents for that power. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump over to the spreadsheet, and then I can break this down a little bit better. Here's that Excel spreadsheet that I've been working on this past month, in which I've broken it down day by day, super off peak, and peak, how much I used or how much I sold back to the grid, how much I paid for that amount that I purchased from the grid, and then how much credit I earned by selling that amount to the grid. And then at the far right, under the total kWh used or the cost, it shows how much credit I either earned or how much I had to pay for that particular day. And then I just went through all the days and I added them up. And what's interesting is you can really see that whenever your solar panels are operating at their optimum performance, you can really produce a lot of solar and therefore a lot of credit for the power that you're using. So day one made $31.40. Now, from October 25th until October 31st, remember, that's when I'm on that summer plan, and that summer plan is whenever I'm selling to the grid at 63 cents for the peak time. But I'm not really, if you look right here, this is the amount that I'm selling back to the grid at that peak time. I'm not selling a whole lot back to the grid because that's the time when the sun is going down. So there's not a whole lot of solar based on the placement of my solar panels that I'm actually selling back to the grid at that amount. However, this is still a pretty good bit that I'm making by selling to the grid, even at 5 kilowatts. Okay, so, day one, 31.40 credit, day two. I mean, you can just scroll through and look. And then right here, you can see how much I earned as a credit on day 6. This is important Like, especially if you look at this one, a credit of $4 and then a credit of $8, and then it jumps back to 23. That's because this is a weekend, you know, a Saturday or Sunday. And Saturday and Sunday, the electric plan works a little different because the super off peak at 10 cents goes from midnight all the way to 2 p.m. instead of starting at 6 a.m. with the off peak and me really earning that additional amount by selling to the grid at, you know, those higher prices. I'm selling at 10 cents, or I'm just kind of banking it and using it within the house. So on the weekends, I am earning much less. Okay, just scrolling through so you can see, get a good glimpse of what this month looked like. Again, these low times are either one, it was a Saturday, Sunday, or holiday, or it was raining that day or very cloudy. It doesn't rain a whole lot here in California, but you do get them from time to time. Plus, it helps clean off the solar panels, especially like this day right here. Probably was like next to no sun. And it went all the way until November 23rd. And I went through and added them up, and the amount, yeah, I've got it right here at the prices. The amount that I actually earned by selling solar back to the grid was $440.13. Now, there are additional taxes and fees that when the plan or the bill is produced that I have to pay on top of that. And so what I did is I've got the account that had my personal information, so I'm going to erase that. Okay, here we are with my personal information removed, but this is what my bill was for the month after how much I purchased, how much I sold, and all the taxes and fees. It came out to negative $433.05, which is pretty amazing. And I was not running my crypto miners during this time. And you can see the month before that negative $76.02. I was running crypto miners during that month. I think towards the end of the month, I had started to turn them off because I was wanting to do this project. But this is a full month, no crypto miners, and negative $433.05. So pretty doggone good. You know, it's just solar panels and Tesla Powerwalls doing their thing. One full month mining solar, I made $433.05 after normal usage, taxes, fees, all that jazz. So I would say this has been a success. I'm going to continue doing this until February. February is when I can, again, I talked about this in a previous video, but that is my true up month. That's when I take all of my debits and credits and they're added together, and either I owe a bill or I'm given a total credit for that year. And I can just roll that over into the next year, and that can go towards my usage to the next year, which is what I normally do. But I think this year, just to see what the payout could be, I think I'm just going to do this until February just because of the market that we're in, and see what I can get and what that process is going to be like, and just kind of pass it on. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this experiment. We'll see you on the next one.